Hi everyone! On today's video of Oboe 101, we're going to be talking about how to hold the instrument, the correct hand position, and the correct posture while you're playing. So we're going to start with how to hold the instrument. What I kind of had trouble with when I was starting is that the left hand goes on top and the right hand goes on bottom. So if you look closely, these are the left hand keys. We go 1, 2, 3. If your oboe doesn't have holes on the keys like mine, you can find them by under these two smaller keys. There's the first one under the smaller key. There's the second one under the smaller key. There's the third one. And then the thumb is placed right under this octave key. For the right hand, do you see 1, 2, 3? So after the joint split, 1, you'll have this little flap, 2, and 3. And then to hold the instrument, we place our thumb, not like this, but like this, just squarely in the middle of that thumb joint. So let's practice together. We have our thumb on the octave key, 1, 2, 3. Have our thumb on the thumb rest, 1, 2, 3. And there you go. All your keys are pressed down. Now what about the pinkies? So we have keys over here for the left hand, keys down here for the right hand. We don't want to tuck our pinkies under because we're going to have to use those keys. So simply hover your pinkies over the pinky keys until you need to play with those notes. So now that we've gone over how to hold it in our hand position, we need to talk about posture while we're playing. So when we have an instrument that we're blowing air into, we need to make sure our body is nicely set up to blow the air correctly through the instrument, and so that's, you're not hurting your back or your butt or anything else. Okay, so now that we're sitting, we're gonna focus on how we should sit while we're playing the oboe. So I know I'm not wearing the tightest shirt, but you should not be sitting like this with your back hunched over. You should not be sitting like this with your back arched. Instead, we want to straighten our spine so that we're stable, and we want to lift our head and neck up so that our throat is open to blow air. So, and then when you bring the oboe to you, you don't put your head down like this because that'll also block your airway. You're just going to sit nice and straight, bring the oboe to you, and that's how you get into playing position. Okay, so now that we've gone over how to sit and how to put our hands on the oboe, we're just going to review some things. So, left hand goes on top, right hand goes on bottom. Our left thumb goes right by the octave key. 1, 2, 3. Our right thumb is what's holding the weight of the oboe. 1, 2, 3. Then our pinkies hover over the pinky keys. And once we've done that, we know that when we sit down, we have to keep our spine straight, sit right, squarely on our butt, not hunched over, arched our back. And we also remember that we bring the oboe to us, and we don't go down to meet the oboe, because you will not have good air support that way. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this was helpful.